And we end the show as I think we end all shows now, Liam. In perpetuity, until the end of time, we will be forever talking about the Three Live Crew's family drama.
I have given this one the poop brown colour in the broad topics.
Thank you. It's going to be our closing topic for quite a while. In fact, I'm going to make it tradition now that for as long as this is an angle, this is how we will close our show.
Great.
Which means we'll be talking about it until I believe roughly June 2006. So long. Technically July. Kip James and Monty Brown defeated Sonny Siaki and Apollo on the July 22nd Impact. Apollo will be involved in a surprising amount of it. TNA managed... What? Not a surprising amount, but he will pop up.
Any amount of Apollo is surprising.
TNA mentioned that Kip was fined for his referee attacks at the pay-per-view, which is a little touch that I appreciate. BG James watching up on the ramp. Monty pushed over Slick Johnson and then pounced Siaki into Slick. He's like, fuck you, I'm going to pounce you into the referee. Rudy then just showed up and counted the pin. Truth and Conan attack after the match. TNA demands a rematch between those two teams.
He has no authority.
But he wants to see it. It's the match we've all been waiting to see again. Kip James and Monty against Truth and Conan for the second pay-per-view in a row.
TNA's meant to be like the voice of the fans.
He should be like, no, don't do it.
He should be like, thank God it's over. We will never see that match ever again.
We go backstage after the match where the referees are shouting at Larry Zbyszko over this Trio K family drama nonsense.
Unionize.
They're constantly running through the refs. They're attacking referees. They're pouncing referees. Well, pouncing people into referees. And then a rematch is set for Sacrifice, but the referees refuse to do the match.
Understandably.
Yeah, they don't want to fucking deal with this. Even they're sick of this shit.
The referees represent us.
They're revolting against the Three Live Crew.
I find the Three Live Crew revolting, so...
July 29th Impact, Larry Z has BG. He's like, these referees are bugging me. And if you're the instigating factor here, you're just going to be special referee. He shoves the referee shirt in his hands as BG's like, what the hell, man?
BG's like, I just won't show up again. Fuck you.
Which a good Larry line about that. It's like, and if you don't want to do it, keep the shirt for your new job at Foot Locker.
That's where he should be.
I like Larry Z.
Oh, he's great.
He's like flabbergasted and aghast at everybody, and he's just like, he has the I'm done with this shit mentality at all times.
He's like doing the bare minimum as a boss. And I appreciate that.
And every time somebody like shows up to annoy him about this, he's like, would you fucking go away?
I have to deal with Jeff Jarrett, and you have the gall to come up to me with your referee problems?
August 5th Impact. Monty is with Larry. He's mad about BG being the referee after how much he has kicked BG's ass, which is a good bit. It's like, have you seen the number of times I beat the shit out of this guy? He cannot be impartial.
Which is fair too.
If Larry puts BG in the match, then the Serengeti is going to become a much more dangerous environment as Larry is exasperated.
It's just like...
It is his default setting, exasperation.
They should do like Tony Soprano-esque segments where Larry is just that therapy.
Who's his therapist?
Have there been any wrestling therapists?
Dr. Stevie.
You can't bring up my favorite gimmick in TNA history and not expect me to be like, yes.
You could page Dr. Stevie.
Paging Dr. Stevie. Paging Dr. Stevie.
Go Home Impact. We had Ron Killings and Conan defeat Jarrell Clark and Mikey Batts.
Sure.
There's a moment where Jarrell Clark does a standing moonsault to Truth, who just kind of stands there, and Clark just kind of bounces off of him.
Let it be known that you said, go home show.
This is the go home angle for this big story.
That's been going on for 17 years.
Conan hits a brainbuster and a powerbomb for the win because he's working with small guys. So he's like, let me break out some work rate, Conan.
Fuck yeah, work rate, Conan.
Oh, it's actually, because it's been 24 hours, has Conan responded to our DM?
Yeah, I was literally just saying, did Conan respond?
Boo! Conan didn't respond to our DM.
I'm gonna send him a voice message.
Do not send a voice message to Conan.
What's up, K-Dog? Just wanting to follow up on the previous question about the gear. Because like we were watching this Conan and that's you and Ron Killings tag against Jarrell Clark and Mikey Batts, and brother, you were just going hard, you know, brainbuster, powerbomb, and we were just wondering if that has something to do with the gear choice. All right, thank you.
So we probably won't be able to update you until the next episode whether or not Conan responded to Liam's voice message.
My favorite part of that is Conan and Ron Killings, that's you.
You made a fatal mistake there, though.
What?
You should have started with, "Hey Conan, I listen to your podcast."
Oh, okay, I'll follow it up.
No.
Hey Conan, do you listen to my voice message?
BG cheers from the ramp. Conan grabs a mic and says BG is a day late and $1 short. I like the entire tenor of this is that Truth is playing like Peacemaker. He's like, "Yeah, we can still get along." And Conan's like, "Fuck this guy. I hate BG James."
Conan rules. He's by far the best part of this entire thing.
Conan says BG has to choose between Kip and the 3 Live Crew, and even though BG does the Trio K hand signs, he is skeptical.
And the blow off to the feud.
At Sacrifice, Franchise has BG. He wants to know where BG's head is at. BG feels like the sacrificial lamb at Sacrifice. It's wordplay.
I get it because lamb.
Sure. BG has his fists taped because he doesn't know who his friends are. Ron comes up and he's like, "Hey guy, we've been pals for 2 years now. This should go great." And then Conan comes up and he's like, "You're so full of shit. How could you let Kip James do this to us?" And then pay-per-view match. Ron Killings and Conan defeat Monty Brown and Kip James with BG James as the special referee.
3 Live Crew are back.
So yeah, Conan tries to use a chair, but BG pulls it out of his hands. Then Kip tries to use a chair, but BG takes it again. Kip pushes BG, so BG unloads with punches. Kip turns into a chair shot from Conan for the win. And then the 3 Live Crew do a big hug as Ron does a giant splits to celebrate that the 3 Live Crew are back together.
That's how I celebrate every good thing that's ever happened to me. When Conan responds to that message, I'm going to hit a giant splits.
And then send him.
Yep.
This is how I celebrated. So yeah, 3 Live Crew are back together.
Cool.
Oh, they did air a Bound for Glory spot on this show, by the way, that had Barry Scott in live action for the first time.
I was like, who's this fella?
Yeah, he's like, "That's the famous TNA voice guy."
And I was like, oh my god, I know his voice, but not his face.
Look at him, he's a real man.
He's a real guy.
Good promo.